This story is beyond tragic, and this family needs justice because what is happening in the court and legal system is not right at all. So on February 10th of this year, a mother and her two young boys were reportedly crossing a road with their family, and this was in Florida. They were critically injured in a hit-and-run crash that occurred in Sarasota. That was after an elderly woman pictured here on the right hit them in her vehicle. The two sons were reportedly 2 years old and 5 months old, and unfortunately they both died. The mother is 29-year-old Taylor Joy Bennett, and as I said, she was also struck by the vehicle, and she continues to fight for her life in the hospital. She is reportedly still in a comatose state, and that's after the Lexus ES300 that this woman was driving crashed into her and her sons on that horrible day. And this is while they were crossing the street near US 301 and 7th Street. This was at around 8:30 p.m. Now, the grandmother of the two little boys is speaking out demanding justice. And she actually reached out to me. Her name is Jessica Gallagher, and she is angry, rightfully so, about what happened. Jessica is the mother of the two boys' father, so she would be the mother-in-law to Taylor, who is still in the hospital. Taylor's husband, which is Jessica's son, is Donzel. She said on February 10th, Donzel and Taylor were walking across that road in Sarasota on their way to the store. They were with all of their children, and that's when they were struck by the car driven by the elderly woman. Now, here's the thing that is messed up about this whole situation. The elderly woman who hit Taylor and her two little boys is already out of jail. She was given and posted bond. The woman who struck them is 72-year-old June Fenton. She was in the picture I showed you earlier. And here's the other thing that's messed up. She fled the scene after she hit them. She did this without offering any help or calling 911, and it gets worse. It was said she did turn back around after she hit them, back to the scene where Taylor and the two little boys were in the road surrounded by people. But guess what? She left yet again and did not stop. She knew what she did. Then it was not till 3 weeks after that crash that she was finally arrested. And then the very next day, she bonded out of jail. That is not justice. Jessica, the grandmother, saying that justice would be having that woman's bond revoked. She said she won't stop until she gets justice, and she said that she will be the voices that those two little boys don't have anymore because June Fenton took them away. Jessica reportedly feels like the justice system has failed their family, and that June should still be in jail, and I agree. Now, Jessica is reportedly pushing to change laws so that no family has to go through something like this again. Reportedly, the suspect, June, is not allowed to drive anymore. She must wear a GPS ankle monitor. She is due back in court in April. Jessica, the grandmother, said that Taylor, the mother, still does not even know that her two little boys died. She said when Taylor wakes back up, they're going to have to relive it all over again by giving her the news that her two sons are no longer here. This just plain sucks. So a woman hit a mom and her two boys and killed the two boys. Left the scene of a hit and run not once but twice. Then she was on the run from cops for 3 weeks. Yet she continues to live her life while this family is suffering. She should not have been allowed to get out of jail. Maybe if she had stayed and offered aid, turn herself in, something, but she didn't do any of that. And it was said she didn't even show emotion in court. That's unreal. My prayers are definitely with this family. I pray they get justice very soon. I pray June is put back in jail after what she did to this family. Now, I understand it was just a horrible accident probably, but she does not deserve to walk free, especially after the fact that she was free for 3 whole weeks after the fact. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and for more true crime, be sure to follow and subscribe if you're on YouTube. I will give updates into this case as they become available.